in peace.
Forasmuch as it hath pleased Almighty God of his great mercy to take unto himself the soul of our dear brother here departed, we therefore commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ. Lord, have mercy on us. Christ, have mercy on us. Lord, have mercy on us.
Nick! Sir. Good of you to come along. Yes, sir. Good to see you too, sir. Fine copper, Wally D's. One of the best. Won't see his like again.
They always call us in too late. It wouldn't have happened with proper security in place in the beginning.
Well, they would have found somewhere else.
14 years old. I've got a son that age. All the other newspapers were here straight away. You're a bit slow off the mark, aren't you?
Ah, well, this is a follow-up. About the organisers.
Just a bunch of kids, aren't they? Break in, have a dance, take a load of drugs.
The ones I spoke to paid 20 quid a head to get in here.
20 quid for this lot. Must be on bloody drugs.
£5,388.24 on petrol is not possible.
Well, there's you, Jonathan, and Snappy. You do clock up the miles, you know.
Well, what job's this, then? A filling station, Argyle and Sutherland. I mean, I know we're a northern news agency, but we don't cover the bleeding Arctic Circle.
Seek caber tossing story.
What?
You know, what's his face, Putawal Singh. You know, the guy from Darlington who went up to the Highland Games and tossed the caber and won.
Jesus
You must remember
Christ.
him.
Well, how much we make on it?
The Sun, the People and the Punjabi Times, £458.44.
Pathetic.
News Associates? Yeah, hang on. It's Ron Lockhurst mail on Sunday.
Hello, Ron. Yeah? Yes, I know Wally Dees is dead. And you also know I don't do obits. You want a profile? What, of his helmet? What, the last of the Dixon and Doc Green sort of stuff? Copper's copper? No, come on, give me a break. How much? No, I've got better things to do. Now you're talking. Give me 48 hours. Jonathan, get in here. Now read that.
What is it?
One of the Sundays wants a piece on him. If Wally was still in charge, every IRA terrorist or 6-year-old joyrider would be behind bars and the streets would be safer. Something like that. You got it? Hey, 2,000 words max.
But the Guardian have said yes to my rave story.
Well, that's good. But meanwhile, do that one.
Well, what do you mean in the meantime? Things are really hotting up. I've got contacts to follow up, and Snappy's got...
You want contacts? What contacts you got in the police, Jonathan? Hey, high up, Scotland Yard bomb squad. You haven't got any, have you? Hey, not one. And you're going to need them. Because Wally was their equivalent to Buddha. Now, you do a nice story about him, and hey, presto, you'll have supers and commissioners banging at your door. You know a journalist called Dan Finch?
No.
One of the best crime reporters the North ever had.
Had?
Yes, he's retired. Now, give him a ring. He'll tell you everything you want to know about Wally Dees.
It's a great assignment. One dead, one retired.
Hey.
What do you think?
Yes, very nice. Is it for somebody?
Oh, yes, very definitely for somebody. I'm rather pleased, Jerry, son, because you can help me outside with it.
I beg your pardon?
I like to get it out in the open to put the stain on.
Oh, right.
Hey. Always was a dab hand at carpentry. So when I retired, instead of egg racks, I thought...
Coffins.
Brings in a little extra cash for one's twilight years. Concentrates the mind splendidly on that journey that one shall soon be taking oneself. Yes, dated and indexed right up to my retirement. Everything you want's in there, if you're doing the bog standard story.
He got a lot of press, didn't he?
Well, he was a powerful man with powerful friends, an influential member of the force within the force.
The Masons?
Yes. We would let him use us, and in return, he let us use him from time to time.
So should I stick with the straightforward glory story, then?
You remind me of myself 30 years ago, like a dog with a bone, never let go. Good qualities, son. This one, maybe. His mother wanted a retrial, but nobody was interested. I did a piece on it. It's in there somewhere. She's still alive, visits him regularly. What?
Well, it's nothing much. It's just it says that within the year, one former officer of the murder team, a Sergeant Loomis, was retired on medical grounds following allegations of bribery. And Walter Dees was a character witness for him.
Stand by your man. Was it like country and western? Deathlets. What was it, William? Loomis, William?
Loomis, yes.
Here we are, Bill Loomis. Detective sergeant, married, no children, gambler. Out of the force in 1979. 24 Shingle Street, Saltburn. No telephone.
Mr. Loomis.
Who wants to know?
I'm Jonathan Poletsky. I'm a reporter.
Wally Dees?
Yes.
Clear off.
Who is it then?
Newspaper. Wally Dees is dead. Good riddance. Piss off.
What newspapers?
Oh, bloody Wally Dees. You remember, 'cause you know him. Sod him, Dees. He won't even leave me alone dead.
Been a long time. Maybe by now.
£15,752.58.
What's that for?
I told you, tax and national insurance.
Now I know what drove Captain Bob to it.
What, stealing from the pension fund or chucking himself off the boat?
Both.
Hi, Jackie. Alice not here.
Well, she is and she isn't, if you know what I mean. I'm covering.
Are there any messages for me?
Oh, yeah, your dealer's surfaced. He's at the dugout for an hour, does some deals, and then he's gone. You weren't here, so Snappy went. Bristol Bob's his name. Oh, and Snappy's photos are on your desk.
Thanks. Harry?
I'm broke. We are bloody broke. We're a charity, a bloody charity for Oxbridge graduates and Northern good-for-nothings.
I'm not Northern, I'm Scottish.
It's the same thing. What do you want?
D's.
Just write it and I'll read it. Now give me those expenses again.
Oh, Harry, we've been through this 3 times already. And to be frank, I'm not being paid to do accounts.
No, just do it for me, will you, please? Where is it?
Where's what?
My cigarettes.
I don't know.
News Associates, good afternoon.
Give me a fag.
Harry, I'm just...
I want a cigarette.
Harry, the thing is, there's a different angle.
Wally Dees walks on water, that's your angle. Now he's at the right hand of God, probably handcuffed to him. Now get on with it. What's this? Dope?
Yeah, for private consumption.
In my office?
I don't smoke it here.
You smoke it in your flat?
Yeah.
Steady on.
Which is in my name?
I only have a little bit late in the evenings when Anna's gone to sleep, just to relax.
Well, take a sleeping pill. Get rid of it. I don't want to see that on the premises again, right? You hear me?
Yes, Harry.
What you looking at? Get that Dees piece written.
Harry, are you familiar with the Peter Summers murder trial?
Yeah, of course I am. Guilty.
How can you be so sure?
Because Wally Dees never went to trial without a guaranteed guilty verdict.
Dees denied prosecution allegations of evidence tampering. A member of his team called to the witness box, DC Adam Nichols.
Yeah, OK,
said,
Nick was on the squad, so what?
And there's ex-detective Sergeant Loomis, who I went to see this afternoon, who slagged Dees off. No love lost. Glad he was dead.
All right, not all coppers worship the temple of Wally Dees. Big deal.
Well, maybe Nick's included on that list.
That was 15 years ago when you were a 10-year-old prat at public school.
If I could just ask him a few questions.
Don't go bothering Nick with all that crap.
He might have something to say about it.
Might have something to say. Whatever he had to say, he would have said at the trial. And the case is now closed. Wally Dees is dead, and Nick is now a DCI. So what are you after, Jonathan?
Something to write other than this bloody epic poem to the life and times of Walter Dees.
Then don't bother. I'll farm it out. Better still, I'll do it myself. You are off it. Brian.
Harry?
Usual, please.
Evening, Harry. Finished for the day?
No, I've got to get back to the office. And you?
Oh, reams of paperwork. The drug squad's gone completely bonkers.
I always thought they were. All that LSD they've impounded. So what's happening?
That young lad dying. Got to be seen to be doing something, so they're raiding everything in sight this side of Durham, including tea parties.
Tea parties?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cock-up in Barnard Castle. They burst in on these little old ladies. The only E they found was the Eccles cake.
Where is this?
You're easy, mate, aren't you? Eh?
I didn't think you bothered with that.
No, I don't. I got this chief officers' conference. I thought I'd better bone up on the current obsessions.
Anything worth culling?
Nah, nothing much.
Nothing in there about Wally Dees, is there?
You doing something on it?
Well, just like everybody else, an obituary.
An obituary or a trash job?
What's the trash?
I can see the big shovels coming out.
Why bother, eh? Living legend in me lap, easy money.
Thought the motto was kick a man when he's down, but dead's even better.
Oh, come on, I'm doing a career profile with quotes, nothing untoward. There wasn't, was there?
How should I know?
No, you wouldn't, would you? Not unless you know the funny handshake.
Oh, don't start on the Masons, Addy. You're flogging a dead horse.
Well, it proves my point, doesn't it? Eh? Protect their own. He was a Mason, wasn't he?
He was also a good copper, corny as it sounds.
The public love Corny. What was he like? Well, you worked with him.
Yeah, long time ago. He was a good copper.
You just said that.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not after a quote, mate. Anyway, I've got that one already.
Stick with it, Harry, because that's all you're getting from anyone.
Come on, I'm only asking you. Off the record.
He was my governor. Personally, I didn't know him very well. Off the record. I gotta go, see you.
Yeah, see you.
See you later. Give him all off to Rita.
Got a bottle of pills, please.
We got them drinks. Cheers.
usual. A, C, E. Got some off as well. No S this week.
You're Bristol Bob then, are you?
No, he couldn't make it. I'm here instead.
What, you're his friend?
What are you, mate? Quiz show host? Do you want to buy a what?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll have some C.
20 quid a rock. Money first.
Remain where you are. This is a police raid.
In a rush, sir?
No, I was just, leaving.
I drew a complete and utter blank. Has Snappy got anywhere?
Don't know.
He was supposed to find the dealer. Where do you think he's got to, then?
I don't know.
What's this?
Wally D's.
But this is the Summers case. These are about the Summers case.
Background?
Background my arse, Harry.
You're off it. You wouldn't do a simple job. I'm doing it. And just because you didn't get another lead on that rave case, don't think you're going to pick that up again.
You've taken my story angle, Harry. Have you spoken to Nick?
No.
Loomis?
Jonathan, this isn't anything to do with you anymore. I am handling it.
I got this, Harry. I went to see Finch.
Just shut up. You sound like a spoilt schoolboy who's had his conker smashed. You are off it. End of argument. Now get out.
Piss off, Harry.
Sorta.
Remember me?
Of course I do.
What are you doing?
Studying history.
What, the Jacobeans? Henry VIII and the dissolution of the monasteries? Madness of George III?
Life and times of good King Walter.
God, not my period, love.
Wally D's. King of the cops.
Sorry?
Oh, nothing. And you?
Oh, I'm bringing death to life. Or is it life to death?
What? Rita, you're all right?
Oh, it's kind of a statue, early 19th century. It's really beautiful in a ghoulish sort of way.
What is it, the statue, then?
Death on horseback. It's like one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Charming. Look lovely on the mantle.
Don't worry, I've got it by you.
Oh, that's a relief.
Is there any...
Well, yes, there is, actually. When are you coming home? You know, the Grim Reaper's kind of okay company, but I prefer Salter.
Yeah, OK, I've got the hint. I'm on my way.
Good.
Bye.
It's not our bloody anniversary, is it? 22nd, 23rd. That's a relief.
It's not her birthday. A plain card.
Hey, Aidan, come on, come on. Look, just one more call, please. I can get Harry on his mobile.
One phone call. You've had 3.
But I've not spoken to anyone yet.
Look, we've been more than cooperative in allowing you 3.
All right. Get DCI Nichols. He'll vouch for me.
Afraid I can't do that, sir.
Well, why not? He's in the same building.
He's in Blackpool at a conference. Not to be disturbed till Monday.
The lab reports just confirmed the contents, sir.
Well, looks like you'll be spending the rest of the night with us, sir, doesn't it? Now, if you don't mind, just a few more questions.
I'm really sorry about this, Mr. Trimble. Mr. Salter's definitely on his way. He should be here any minute. I'll try his mobile. News Associates.
Alice.
Harry, where are you? I've been trying to get you all morning.
Listen. The address is Seaview, Shingle Street, Saltburn. And tell Snappy to stop whatever he's doing and get his ass over there.
Oh, well, that's not possible.
What do you mean?
He's in a police cell.
What, he been speeding again?
Well, it's a bit more serious than that.
Well, what is it?
I think you should stop the car.
Oh, come on, love, I'm in a hurry. Tell me.
A drugs charge.
What?
Will you calm down? He was on the rave party story and the police raided the place. You know, he got caught up in the net somehow. I don't know.
I need photos. Where's Jonathan?
He went off early this morning looking for Bristol Bob.
Bloody rave party. I've got 3 people out on the streets and 2 of them working on a sodding story for The Guardian.
And Mr. Trimble's here.
Who's that?
Of Trimble, Fettis and Blakeworth. We did want to see some accountants. Harry? Harry, are you there?
What do you want?
I'll give you 100 quid for it.
Not for sale.
Well, the offer stays the same. If you can tell me what I want to know.
Journalist?
Yeah. Cash?
I told t'other one, piss off.
A few answers about Wally.
That bastard.
Well, there's a start. All I keep hearing is people singing his praises in my ear.
Well, you'll not get that from me.
So you can tell me all about the Summers case, can't you?
Summers?
Christ. You all right?
Bill?
What's that? Is he all right?
Angina. What happened?
Well, I was just talking about the boat.
Come on, Bill. Come on in. I'll get you your pills.
Get him out of here, Mary.
Please, I don't know who you are, but just go.
I should be talking to the other policeman, Bill.
You can try. Talbody's dead. McCourt emigrated, no address. Nichols is still a serving copper. He won't say anything.
So you're the only one left, eh?
I told you, get out.
Dees is dead. He can't protect you.
Yes, but Nichols can. He's got too much to lose. You can tell him I told you that next time you talk to him.
You haven't seen him? Okay.
What are you?
Hairdresser.
Oh, I'm with a newspaper, magazine. A youth magazine.
Let's see it. Is it porno?
Is it about cars?
Someone told me a guy called Bristol Bob lived round here, but, they didn't give me an address or anything. Do you know where he is?
What do you want to see him for? What are you?
Well, like I said, I'm a reporter, and, I'm researching about rave parties.
Oh, crap. You're not another one trying to find out about that kid that died, are you?
No, I'm just trying to find out where the next rave is.
We know the blokes that do the music, don't Shut your mouth.
Do you? Can I meet them? They around here?
Miles away.
I've got a car.
He's got a car.
He's got a car. Can we have a go? All right, please. Shut it. How much do you want to meet them?
What do you mean, how much?
Money. How much?
Oh, well, I'll pay when I meet them.
Half up front. 10 quid. Right. Where's your car?
Can you leave the radio alone, please?
I thought you said it was around here somewhere.
It is, it's just up the road.
Can't this thing go any faster, Len?
Yeah, put the pedal down, come on.
How far is it now?
It's just on the corner. Go on, man, put your foot down, we'll get there quick, eh?
Look, I'll put my foot down if you take your masks off. They're making me nervous.
Ooh. Well, go on then.
Oh, faster, man. Yeah, come on, faster.
Go on, pick it up. Oh, yeah, turn it, spin it.
Mr. Summers, very good of you to see me, mate.
You writing about me, Mr. Salter?
No, I'm doing an article about Walter Dees. He died recently.
He wasn't a nice man. Not to me. He called me names. He used to call me names in here, but not anymore.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, they've forgotten me. They all call me names. Horrible names.
Who's they?
Policeman. My mother knows. She knows the truth. She believes me. You need chocolate?
No, I haven't.
Cigarette? I can swap a cigarette for a piece of chocolate.
Okay.
Here. No, keep them.
No, mustn't be greedy.
He's in the bathroom.
Morning, Nick. Glad to see you. Listen, snap it.
What are you up to, Harry?
Well, I didn't know the bloody drug squad were going to be there, did I?
Not that. Wally Dees.
Who called you, Nick? Loomis?
You've been talking to Bill Loomis?
Yeah. He asked to be remembered to you.
I don't know what you're up to, Harry, but...
I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, shit stirring.
Aha, Summers, wasn't it, eh? What the prison governor got on the blower, has he, to the secret handshake society?
Oh, stop talking crap, Harry, and stop talking to Bill Loomis. He's got his own axe to grind with Dees.
Well, that makes a change. Most people seem to worship the ground he's buried in.
I'm here to tell you, don't listen to Bill Loomis.
Why should I listen to you?
Loomis hates Dees because Dees stood by while he got kicked off the force.
Probably the only thing Dees did right.
And he can stop all that shit about Wally Dees.
Look, I've seen Summers. He's not all there, is he, in the intelligence department?
And the girl's not here at all. He killed her, we caught him, he signed a confession.
Were you there when he signed?
There was evidence as well.
What, the football scarf? Yeah, I read all about that.
12 good men and true found him guilty.
You want cliches? Guilty until proven innocent, eh? Dees made sure of that. Everyone was under pressure from day one. And her father was a Mason.
Don't start that crap again.
Demanded a conviction. Dees had a reputation to keep up. And suddenly Wallop, a local halfwit, who's been done for a bit of flashing and some porn mags under his bed, puts his head above the parapet and bang.
I just bought you up some coffee.
Yeah, put it down there, love. Ta.
Right.
Loomis is taking money off you to give credence to this rubbish, is he?
He expects you to protect him.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah, that's what he told me to tell you. It's a threat, Nick.
It's a hollow one.
You never answered my question, did you? Were you there when he signed that confession?
How do you shift so easily from being a whore to a priest, Harry?
Don't make it personal, mate.
What? You're gonna hang my career out to dry because of a broken-down, corrupt ex-copper and a personal crusade against masonry?
No, because a pathetic retard has sat behind bars for 15 years for something I'm pretty sure he never did.
Yeah, well, you better be sure, because I haven't finished with your friend Snappy yet.
Oh, I see. Like that, is it? You're gonna sink that low? You know full well he was covering a story you wouldn't dare.
No? You wanna try me?
New bonnet, a wing, 2 doors, headlamps, bumper, indicators. Total 2,155.
The car cost me 2,500.
Ah, wait, right off and get yourself a new car out of it. What kind of insurance you got?
Third party.
You got the other fella's details?
Ah, well, that's the thing. There wasn't another fellow. Well, there was, but he or they were in the car. Excuse me. Hello?
Sorry about the car, Mr. Poletsky.
Who's this?
We heard you were looking for us.
Who are you?
Look outside. Brand new, black BM.
Look, I'll do it for 2,000.
Chill out. We're not going to hurt you. We want to help you with your story. Get in. You've got to put this on.
Why?
Why? You want to learn something to your advantage, Jonathan. Put it on.
Go.
I've kept all his letters. He doesn't write very much. You'll see why, Mr. Salter.
Harry.
That's my writing. I write the envelopes and enclose them. That's after he was allowed to enroll in the education classes.
I see.
There is more, Mr. Salter. You'd follow me, please. I moved after the trial, once Peter was sentenced. I wanted to be closer to him in the prison and away from all that hate and abuse. I kept all his things, his clothes and his comics. And here, Mr. Salter, look. Look closely at the collar. And here, I had to sew labels in all his clothes because... And you've met him. He lost things. Had them taken away from him at school. His prison clothes have his name sewn in them now.
Well, what is it you're saying?
The evidence was a football scarf. Darlington. The girl was strangled with a football scarf. It was found lying near her body. Peter's, they said. He said it was his, even though he'd lost his. He was a fan. His father used to take him when he was alive. This is Peter's. I found it much later. Months later. I searched for it. You see, Mr. Salter, the one presented in evidence did not have his name tag sewn onto it. It was not Peter's.
Do you like it?
It's a school hall. The next rave. I mean, house parties are dead. Long live school parties.
School parties.
One thing from the outset. We're not to blame for that kid's death. It's unfortunate. Raves are great for shifting bulk gear. Ecstasy, crack. But what people do with it after they buy it is up to them. We just organize. We sell tickets and then franchise out the services. The music, the security, the refreshments.
Refreshments? Does that mean people like Bristol Bob?
Maybe.
So why are you telling me all this?
Well, when we checked you out, we were pleasantly surprised that you weren't a sensationalist kind of journalist.
Sensational.
Yeah. Cannot be doing with all that.
Tabloid shite.
But we can help you write a half-decent article.
Well, look, I can't pay you anything.
Do I look like I need paying? We will give you about an hour.
What are you getting out of it?
Well, let's just say that we like the idea of seeing ourselves in print.
You could call us Danny and Mel, like a Lethal Weapon. And then that way all our friends would know it's us.
2 conditions. Anonymity, and we want the Independent on Sunday.
Ah. Is the Weekend Guardian all right? Sorry about that. It's just I've already got a slot.
You're on.
Hello? Oh, hiya, Nick. Yeah. Yeah, why? What's wrong? Yeah, of course. Well, I'm not exactly presentable right now. Uh-huh. What, do you mean the one off the A67? All right. Yeah, give us about an hour and a half. Okay. Yeah, bye.
Ah.
Go away!
Look, I need to talk with your husband.
I won't let you see him, so leave us alone.
He's got to answer some questions. There's a lot at stake, love.
500.
What?
You heard. Get your checkbook.
What am I paying for?
The story of Peter Summers and how we fitted him up. Me, days and t'others.
What are you doing, Bill? Bill!
I said I'd see thee reach. I've always been a hopeless gambler. I don't have to be a bloody liar as well.
Does it incriminate Nichols?
If you want.
Hiya, Nick.
Hi.
Thanks for coming, Rita. I appreciate it.
Anyone would think we're having a secret affair or something.
That's what Harry would think.
What's going on between you two? Is this something to do with Snappy?
No, it's nothing to do with Snappy. Harry was right. I had to let him go.
Well, what then? What is it?
Harry's a good man, Rita.
Harry's a lot of things, but good. No, it's not one of the words that immediately springs to my mind.
You're not making this easy for me, Rita.
I'm sorry.
Harry and me have had our ups and downs, haven't we? But I've always thought of him as a friend. A good friend. So what I want to know is why he seems so determined to blacken my name.
What? He wouldn't do that to you.
Do you believe in ghosts, Rita?
Ghosts? No, I can't say I do. Why?
Nor did I, till Harry brought somebody back to haunt me.
Who?
Walter Dees.
King Walter?
He's spoken to you about it?
Hardly. I know he's spending more time with him than he is with me at the moment. Come on, tell us. What is all this? What's going on?
A long time ago, I worked with Dees. We were on the same squad. He was governor, I was a junior detective. The case was a nasty rape and murder. 17 years of age, her whole life ahead of her. Young local lad, Peter Summers. First he confessed, then we found incriminating evidence. He was convicted. Harry's out to say he didn't do it.
Well, I know he makes things up, but he wouldn't just say it.
There's a policeman, Loomis. He was on the same squad. Who will say whatever Harry wants to hear. Dees is dead, the others are... Well, never mind about the others. I'm in the firing line.
So are you saying Harry's making this up?
Oh, come on, you've heard him. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story. It's his favourite motto. The boy did it, Rita. It was an open and shut case.
Snaps, my main man. Oh, I was so worried about you.
Yeah, you and me both.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Honestly, the way they were carrying on, you'd think I was some Colombian drug baron.
Yeah, well, imagine if Nick had been away for a week.
Don't say things like that, eh? Jonathan, how's the story going, eh? The one I've just been banged up for.
Fine. I finally tracked them down, and there they are. Cool, aren't they?
Very.
Alice called Tony West at the Times and Jack Longhurst at the People. Snappy, a man called Loomis. Bill Loomis lives in Saltburn. You gonna write this down? Alice has got the address. I want you over there now. Sad, tragic, man destroyed. That's your brief. Make sure the wife gets in.
There are messages. I tried to get you on your mobile.
I switched it off.
What's the point of having it? Mr. Trimble called.
Who's he?
The accountant.
Oh, don't talk to me about accountants, Alice.
He rang to confirm he's 4:30.
Well, you deal with it.
Rita rang twice.
Right.
You should read your messages. You know, there's a story breaking.
What, war, famine, plague?
Margaret Clark, local MP, she's put her foot in it.
Huh. At least she's done something interesting for a change.
A local constituency agent is making a statement at 6. The whole of Fleet Street's been after you. They want quotes.
Put Jonathan on it.
OK, so what do I say to the Sunday Times and the People?
Tell them Harry Salter has got a cracker. Offer him an exclusive and let them fight it out. But Alice, no calls.
Two more years, Rick. I'll be sentenced before any release can be considered. Ends for now.
Hiya.
Hello.
Where have you been? Didn't you get my messages?
Yeah, sorry. I had to finish something.
Look, I want to talk about Nick, and I don't want you to try and stop me, all right?
Say what you like, but there's nothing to say.
Harry, there's everything to say. I've just spoken to Nick.
I know, it was a long time ago. It wasn't his fault. He was compromised. He didn't know what he was doing. He was just following orders. I tell you, I've gone through the whole book of excuses, Rita.
He says he was guilty.
Who? Nick?
No, the youth, Summers. He says he still believes he did it.
Well, of course he would. He could hardly sleep at nights, could he, otherwise? Shame that Summers and his little old grey-haired mum aren't convinced.
Harry, Nick is your friend. You can't do this to him.
Him and Dees did it to Summers.
Do you know that for certain?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'll stake my career on it.
And destroy Nick's.
Look, at least he's got a career. Summers hasn't.
Now, don't tell me you're doing this for Summers.
Well, why not? 15 years inside, I mean, he could do with a bit of help.
Do me a favour. There's only one reason that you're doing this, and that's for the greater glory of Harry Salter.
Think what you like.
Look, just suppose Nick did have his doubts at the time.
Did he say that?
I said suppose. Now, what was he supposed to do, eh? Go up against the great Wally Dees? He was 23, Harry. A detective constable, a T-boy copper. He looked up to Dees.
He's really, really got to you, hasn't he? Forget suppose, just look at the facts. Wally Dees gets hold of a retard, bullies him into a confession, fits him up with all kind of evidence, and your T-boy copper goes all the way with him, all the bloody way.
Harry, listen to me. I have never seen Nick like this before, ever. He's really scared. 'Cause they'll retire him. Even if he's vindicated, even if Dees is vindicated, he'll be shunted out. 'Cause it's the new squeaky clean image. And he doesn't deserve that. Harry, he's just like you. I know you love me and I'm important to you, but your job, God, that's something else. You hate it, but you love it. And if they ever took that away from you, well, you'd die. You'd just die. And it's exactly the same for Nick. Can you not see that? Hey, can you not see it?
Summers is innocent. He should never have been arrested. The public should know that. You're telling me I shouldn't tell them?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, it's like Nick wasn't involved. Oh, God. I don't know what you should do.